Okay, so here's my kayak setup. Um, it's a basic, simple hoist system. This is a 10-foot ceiling, so it's good, just enough clearance, about a foot. So my truck is a Dodge Ram 1500, can get under there. So when it goes all the way up to the ceiling, it's hoisted. My truck can still fit, and I still have about a foot of room, just under a foot, from the roof of my truck to the bottom of the kayak. Um, okay, so a couple things I want to discuss real quick. This was perfect to keep out the sun and hoist up. Also was able to drop it onto the truck, my bed of my truck, without doing any kind of heavy lifting. So all I do is just back up the truck, drop it down, disconnect it from these quick links right here, these spring links. Just unclip them, and that's it. I take out that board and put it in the back of my truck, and take off. So no heavy lifting. It took me about 3 hours to do this full install. So I'm hoping yours would be quicker or just about the same. And the total cost was $160, not including the battery. So all in all, everything, the winch, it cost me $160. It might cost you less, but I just I went with what I could, get my hands on. Now everything here is rated at 200 pounds or more, which I recommend. This it depends on your kayak, but this kayak runs about 157, 160 pounds, we'll say, fully stocked with the seat, the motor, the battery and everything. And I don't have the battery or anything in here, but so I just wanted to be safe. So I went 200 pounds or more on this. Okay, so I'm going to show up a list here real quick, and you guys might want to freeze a frame, but this is what you're going to need for. Let's see if I can get a better video, a better spot here. Oops, there we go. Okay, so just take a snapshot of that, and that's exactly what you're going to need. That's the instructions and everything. You might have to zoom in, do whatever, but yeah. So you're going to need those. So let's go over it just real quick. These are 2x6s that are underneath the kayak, and these are 2x4s, 5 foot long each. I just bought a 10-footer and cut it in half, and did the same thing with the 2x6 underneath. Just cut it right in half, and then mounted those to the beams in the attic, So then ran my lines. Okay, and you're going to need 8 of the pulley systems. So make sure you get the 1/4 inch. These are 420 pound each load, so that's really good. I like these. And then I just screwed them up there with 4-inch exterior screws. So it's not going anywhere. This thing has been up there for a little over a month now, and it has lasted very well, knock on wood. The line, the rope coming down is rated 200 pound. All this was bought at Home Depot, except for the winch. So that was at Harbor Freight. So everything except for the winch was at Home Depot. Just buy it online, have it ordered, or go down to your store and pick it up. The winch is a 2000 Badland system. You see I got a little bit of a kink in the line there. I had to straighten out my winch. It was crooked in the beginning, and it kept doing a popping noise because the cable was doing wrong there. So I had to eventually unwind that and straighten that out. But yeah, so the winch does come with a controller system, which I liked. I had to add a little bit of extra cable to get mine up there. So yeah, so that worked out great. I love this winch. It was $65 for that winch. Perfect. 2,000 pound load capacity, and it worked out great. You might find something, cheaper, smaller, they'll do the job fine. But this one, I just found it on sale and picked it up. You're going to need a 200 pound load capacity ring. I didn't find anything more. I don't know if they have, I'm sure they do, but at Home Depot I didn't see anything that did more. So this came in a 2-pack. I think of $4. So I just put both of the rings on there. You don't have to, but I figure since this is doing most of the lifting right there, the tension point, I just put both the rings on there. It's worked out perfect. So yeah, so I put 4 pulleys up front, 4 pulleys in the back, okay, and then they all go to the quick links right there that are lockable. So you just fasten those, tighten them up, and put them around the rings, and then you put the ring onto the winch, and there you go. One last look, it comes down right here. So I just drop it onto the truck, and then I just disconnect it right here. These are 4-inch eye bolts. Those are 3/8 by 4-inch eye bolt with the washers. I don't remember the name, the size of the washers, so you just got to fit them to the eye bolts and just kind of work with it there. Some of the stuff you might have laying around in your garage, try and use that first. Don't want to rush out and buy more stuff. The wife gets on to you. Trust me, I know. Anyway, well, I hope this helps. Yeah, leave a section down there in the comment section, and you know, give a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching.